Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do your October 2019 General Tarot Forecast. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. I hope that you enjoyed your September 2019 general reading. For anyone who is new, you can follow me on Instagram at RadicalAngel33. There you can find me posting daily free tarot readings. They are pretty informative, I must say. I'm finding them really helpful, getting lots of good feedback. So do check me out on Instagram as well for free daily readings. And then, of course, here on YouTube, you can get your free monthly readings. So we're going to use 4 cards as your spread today. I will use bottom of the deck card for general energy for the month. And then, of course, following your reading, we will get jumper cards from our oracle decks here, and then I'll qualify at least one of the cards in your reading for clarification. Ooh, we had the moon turnaround as I was shuffling there. So your intuition, behind the scenes, the dark, the subconscious, the unconscious, the dream world, self-undoing. This could play a big part in the month of October for you. It'll be interesting to see if it jumps out, rather if it's pulled for your 4-card spread today as well. But every time a jumper card jumps out, I do try to rhyme off some of the language concerning its energy, just in case that information is useful to someone watching, whether or not it shows up in your reading. All right, so Leo, messages for Leo for October 2019. Leo, Leo, Leo. Wow, and then we have strength. Oops, jump out there as well. So we know when strength jumps out, we're looking at a situation where you'll have to be stronger than normal. Or as a Leo, you could be put in a leadership position that you would rather have not taken, but you will succeed in. All right, Leo. Messages for Leo, October 2019. Okay, we had a big group there. I won't go through reading those. Let's get your cards out, Leo. Messages for Leo, October. Happy autumn, by the way, everybody. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. Messages for Leo. Here we go, folks. All right. So, like I said, 4 cards. We'll be looking at the past, present, future, and an advice card. Bottom of the deck applied to all the other cards as general energy. There's you. Super beautiful energy. Really nice Knight of Pentacles there. Ooh. Looks like you have some work to do here, but something will be finished up by the end of the month for you. Something that's very exciting, close to your heart as well. So I pulled the ace. The ace was actually just sitting at the bottom of the deck here. Underneath it, for the record, is the Emperor, which is pretty friggin' cool. Could be dealing with some Aries energy there as well. We have some Leo energy here. Lots of fire going on. So Leo, it looks like you'll be active this month. Very, very active. Bottom of the deck energy, however, that we're going to apply to all the other cards here is the Ace of Swords. So there could be a new idea, new proposition, new understanding. This could be a promotion. This could be a new opportunity in the world of publishing, recording. This could be a new opportunity with regard to getting the green light to move ahead with a research or publication, as it were. But ultimately, this is about communication. This is a new way to communicate. This is could be a new person, but this is technically you. It's your energy, right? So this is a way that you are about to share your truth with somebody. And the Ace of Swords can also be considered a victory card as well. So you could feel just victorious in general at this time. And it looks like with what's going on with all these other cards in their respective positions here, it looks like, certainly, and this encapsulates the month in my estimation, the way that I'm reading these cards and the way that I get value from the bottom of the deck card for general energy. It's like this is all really exciting, the way that you go about sharing your new value systems, your new understanding of something, your new truth, ideas, concepts, even communication style. So really, really exciting to see this here, particularly because the card representing the past, or at least that's going to phase out by the end of the first week in October, is the sun, and nothing comes close to the sun. And we're talking about nature, we're talking about tarot, we're talking about basically in any environment, no one can beat the sun. This is life-giving, right? This is your planet, Leo. This is you feeling like your natural self. This is you in a leadership position. This is you, at least by the end of it, the advice here is that something's almost over. So even at the beginning of the month, if it's a little bit exciting, you could be ready to let go of it at the end of the month. We'll get more information on this card in a moment, but it could just be an overload of information as well. But nonetheless, you're excited to go about this. There could even be, if this is a romance or a lover situation, there could be a great deal of sexual or passionate energy. I just want to throw that out here as well. Just we are dealing with the sun or fifth house energy, and then we have right above it the Page of Wands, and then right to the right of that, the 10 of Wands. So if this is a love affair, let me tell you, this person has piqued your interest like nobody else. They could be younger than you. They could be an earth sign, or they could have earth qualities where they're really down to earth. They're very practical. They could have, they could have acumen in the world of, say, health or healing. I would even suggest that they are able to grow things here, that they are very good at taking their time. They're very practical, but they're probably younger than you, or this is someone who is, that you might consider youthful. If this is someone else, if that's the case, this is someone who is going to be very, very exciting to you. If this is all strictly your energy, you're going to be very, very exciting to somebody else, or at least the world of information, the world at large. If this is social media, for example, you could be sharing new information that you find explosive at this time, or, like I said, life-altering here with the sun. So creativity is on an all-time high, especially at the very beginning of the month. So in the present, the problem or challenge, here we're looking at, this Knight of Pentacles. Something just feels like it's moving a little bit too slow. Let's just say this isn't a person. This isn't a young earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, for example. Let's just say this is just an energy. This is a general reading, right? So as a general matter, this could just feel like, as a process, something, or obtaining a lot of data, obtaining a lot of information, a lot of practical information, or how to perhaps apply new data or information is taking, it's just effort. It's just taking a little bit of time here. It could become annoying, right? Because you're used to moving a little bit quickly. You're used to maybe even habits. Right. So it could be, switching up new habits, for example, but something that's long-term, built to last, something that's stable, has to do with the earth. This could be in relation to protecting the earth. It could be new data or information about healing, health, whether it's your body or, the earth body, right? The global body. So really nice to see this here for you. And then in our outcome, or our prediction, is really nice, exciting, passionate energy, right? The Page of Fire. So again, within your element, this could be someone who is your child. You could be thinking about children. You could be doing this for children, but there's definitely a child, at least one child involved either in your own life or that you are perhaps getting information from, giving information to someone who is generating a lot of excitement or heat around information or their truth, or someone who's ready to accept it. And if this is you getting excited. This is you maybe feeding your inner child, right? Or feeling stirred up, feeling excited. A lot of passion nonetheless. A great deal of passion is being felt here. If this is, I just want to address this quickly as well. If this is a creative venture for you, Leo, if this is all about, as I said at the very beginning, right? This could be, publication. It could be recording. It could be music, right? We are dealing with air, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra element. We are dealing with, the absolute expression of ourselves through social media. That could be a big part of it too. You could be publishing, writing, reading, but ultimately your truth. But if this is a creative venture for you, I would say that this is probably, at least by the end of the month, going to feel a little taxing, but it'll feel like so, what's it called when you feel so proud of yourself? Oh my gosh, my words. If this is a creative project, yes, it could feel like it's going to take its toll or take a lot from you, but it's satisfying. It will be so satisfying is the word I was trying to search for. This is going to provide you with such personal satisfaction and fill you with such integrity if you follow through with this. I sincerely hope that you do. The 10 of Wands is really about accepting a responsibility and seeing it through. And you can sort of see this here, like you kind of wanted this over with maybe a little bit sooner, but it's built to last and it's meant to take this route. And ultimately, I think you're doing it for the highest good. I think you're doing it for a great reason. So I don't think it's going to leave you feeling tired or exhausted in a bad way. I think it's going to make you feel perhaps tired and exhausted, but so satisfied. Let us look at what is going on behind the scenes here. So why is the 10 in the advice? Why is the 10 of Wands the action? Basically following through. And then anytime we're looking basically at, fire energy, Wands energy here with the sun, we're dealing with behavior, right? The way that you are literally going about acting in your everyday life. Wow. Yeah, so this is one of the most creative in terms of abundance. This is creative abundance, right? I would say if you're putting something pen to paper here, developing an idea, publishing, doing something, doing voiceovers, just creating music, whatever you're doing, whatever you're recording here and putting out into the ether, whatever your truth is, yes, it's going to feel like it's somewhat daunting by the end of it. This is also you in the spotlight. Let's be clear here, like the sun takes center stage, but it's natural, right? It's very, very natural. So this is just the way it is. Not a big stretch, but the beautiful part about what the outcome provides you, this sense of integrity and self-satisfaction at finishing a job that it probably was even somewhat new to you, or that you didn't even have a lot of information about. You just knew that it was the time to do it. This is a great opportunity, and you're going to grasp that. You're not going to let that go. Is by the time you're done here, or at least by the end of the month, the advice for you to follow through with it is that you will reap such abundant reward from this that it's incalculable. You will reap an incalculable award. I just got goosebumps because that is so beautiful. So Leo, whatever it is you're doing that you have your heart set on, that is you feeling like your truest self, you're where you're supposed to be, you feel confident and comfortable here, particularly Leo, if this is a creative venture for you, I'm going to suggest you just dive in. Don't dip your toes in it any longer. Please just dive in and do it. This is going to reward you with unimaginable dividends. This is also going to light the path for someone else. It's going to help bring people who have been perhaps waiting on the sidelines, whether you knew that or not, waiting for you to do this so that they can go ahead and do something that they've been waiting to do. In other words, you could act as a conduit. Again, whether you're aware of that or not, it's just by virtue of what's going on here. It's by virtue of the sun quality. If there were any other card here, I would just say, you know, you might influence someone else. You might have an impact. No, there's no might here. You're going to take that out. You are having an impact. You are making a difference. You are influencing, like, I would say, a lot of other people, a lot of circumstances, a lot of instances. So never doubt that. Just please go with the flow here. Keep going in that direction. You know, put in the hard work. Really, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is also saying it could feel daunting and it could feel like a lot of hard work. There's a lot of stuff. There's grunt work here, right, folks? Like with the Knight of Pentacles, he's slow. It's drudgery. It's dirty. You know, it's like long nights. Okay, there's a drudgery here. And then they're even the same color quality, and there is no accident that the Pentacle energy and the Empress energy are the same color quality rather. This is overarching abundance. Like it can't even stop. It's just like overwhelming abundance, and self-satisfaction is going to be key, especially to my Leo friends. Like there's nothing better than I did it myself. Like you get to say that. And that is so inspiring. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah. Again. So whether or not this is about love, romance, you know, industry, books, recording, you know, growing a plant, really, it kind of doesn't matter what this is about at this point. There is a chemistry that is undeniable. You are in the right place. You are feeling the right way. You are the person who is supposed to be doing this. So the chemistry is right. And in terms of a magnetic attraction, I think that you would be doing it whether or not, I really sincerely feel this because it's a natural placement for you. I think that you would be doing this whether or not you felt somebody else got it anyway. And perhaps this is part and parcel of the beauty and the passion behind it is because you're doing it because of your own personal integrity. It's not for applause. And this is, I think, what will in turn additionally provide priceless dividends to you because you're doing it from a place in the heart, from a soul place, for the greater good even, right? Here we have blessed out of the wisdom of the oracle. This is such a stunning energy here as well. I do think that you are blessed. Blessed in this deck comes with a little bit of a caveat. It's almost like, you know, you kind of don't deserve this, but you're going to be blessed anyway. I think everyone deserves blessings. I think it may look as though you're getting something for nothing, but that's not true. I think if it looks like that, then the hard work or the effort or the strain that you did perform or undergo, you might have just forgotten, or you might have undervalued or undermined, but it looks like Spirit hasn't, and it looks like Source hasn't. They're chalking everything up and they're weighing everything against each other, and they're saying, no, like this is a blessed time for you. This is the time for you. Blessed could also mean that you don't have to go out of your way to have conditions either arrive or arise for you in a way that you need them to in order to move forward quickly and passionately and confidently, with your plans to put this personal truth into action. We had the Power card jump out. I mean, do you need more power here, Leo? I don't know. Anyway, this is personal power, right? We don't want power over anybody. We want power with others. So create a space where you can share power. If you are in a position to provide something that someone else can't, recognize that is not to be lorded over someone else, and what you have someone else doesn't, and what someone else has you don't. So we're going to create a really nice balance of equilibrium here. Ultimately, this is personal power though, and this is what you breathe life into, and it plays a part into this sort of new idea, concept, or even book or promotion. Your sword of truth. Again, this is, bottom line with the Ace of Swords, and anyone will tell you, is that it is ultimately a victory card. Something having to do with intelligence, the intellect, new ideas, new conversations. Could even just be a new book that you found where you're just like, oh my God, something changes your entire life. And it could be that exciting, Leo, for sure. And it could incite you to take action, which is impossibly cool. But yeah, something having to do with a victory here, personal, professional, or romantic victory for sure. But it will take work, it will take effort, but it will pay off. So let's get one final card for you here with the medicine cards. What is going on in the medicine cards? What do they have to say about your reading? Generally speaking, though, overall, there's nothing difficult here. There's nothing that, you know, I see that you have to overcome or, you know, eliminate, anything like that. I just think you have to go through the process. Ooh! Look at this sweet butterfly. We have transformation. Yeah, I do think that you're going to come out on the other side of something here. I think the 10 of Wands might elicit something from you that perhaps you weren't expecting going in. Like I said, some of this grunt work, if you're a typical Leo, for example, you just like being in the spotlight and not doing something maybe gritty, hard work. Maybe there's both front and, you know, in front and then behind the scenes work that you have to do. And that's going to take more out of you than you had expected. But again, it'll pay off. Don't shy away from that. Another way to frame that, Leo, is to just ask for help as well. You could ask for some assistance, perhaps from a younger fire sign person than you. It could even be your own child. But here with transformation, yeah, something exquisite awaits you by the end of the month. Like I said, we do have something paying dividends or rewards for you, something that's bountiful and full of abundance. And it could be your own personal transformation. I do feel very strongly this could be, at least by the end of the month for you, Leo, this could impact you so totally that you will go, by virtue of your existence, you'll be inspiring other people. So be inspired and look toward inspiring other people this month. I loved reading this for you. I had such fun getting into the concepts and the stories here for you, Leo. I really hope that you liked it as well. If you did, like and share my videos with your friends and family. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And then, of course, follow me on Instagram at RadicalAngel33 for your daily free tarot readings. Until we meet in the next video, take excellent care. Bye for now, guys.